Hello, this is Carrie with Dark Side of the Library. It is almost Halloween. Halloween is almost here. Very excited. You still have time to buy Halloween stuff, but it will not get to you before Halloween likely. But why not just shop and take a look at some of the fun finds? Because I bet you're like me and you celebrate Halloween all year round, or at least through the Christmas season. I'm going to start off over on Amazon Live. I'm going to type in Happy Halloween to get the conversation started. Those of you that are watching on Facebook and YouTube, feel free to drop a note in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from. I am in Eastern Washington, preparing to go to a little Harvest Festival Halloween event in the tiny little town square where I am living. Let me get my banner across the top. Okay, we are Dark Side of the Library. We are also a podcast about dark books, but we're also Amazon live streamers, and we love to have fun and show you our fun finds. So let's get started. Behind me is a bookshelf. It is a 4-tier ladder bookshelf that took my boyfriend about 10 minutes to put together. I have a whole bunch of goodies on it I want to show you. And these glasses make it very hard to see, so I'm going to take those off and replace them with fun bat blinky glasses. These are currently sold out on Amazon, so sorry to torture you with them. Let's start off with this gorgeous Times copper pot candle. It is amazing and crazy expensive. Everybody always asks me about it when they see it on the bookshelf. It is perfect for a witchy kitchen. Leave it on your kitchen counter, burning, of course, away from the reach of children and pets. It is simmered cider, and it's not like it's not hitting me in the face with cinnamon, and it's kind of a sweeter apple. I like that they use soy wax and high quality ingredients. If you keep your wick trimmed to a 1/4 inch, this could burn over 60 hours. When it's all done and used up, you can save the cute little container for trinkets and jewelry, but you can't serve food or beverages in it. It is not food safe, unfortunately. But isn't that going to look cute on my bedroom dresser? Maybe on top of a black scarf with some of my jewelry in it. Love it. That is simmered cider from the Times Candle Company, and unfortunately, it is $58 because this is copper. Yikes. So that was a splurge. I wanted to show you this tea, but I can't personally drink it. So I cannot vouch for how it tastes, but I keep it on hand for my guests. It is by Harney and Sons. And look how cute this tea tin is. This is pumpkin spice for autumn. And it is adorable. It has like a French feel to it. Where did I put that in the carousel? It's almost here. Here it is. All right. So I am allergic to cinnamon and ginger. And guess what? This tea has lots of quantities of both in it, of course. It's a tin that you can recycle when you're done or use it to hold more teas. And the teas are in these silken tea bags, not quite pyramids, but kind of shaped that way. It smells good. It smells a little woody, like they have a little bit of bark in there or something. It smells very warm, and I like to serve this to guests who come over to visit me because we have snow here pretty soon, maybe the next couple of weeks. They go sledding, snowmobiling, skiing, blah, blah, blah. They come back to the house and I serve them this pumpkin spice hot tea, perhaps with a splash of bourbon in it. You never know. All right. I have lots of things to show you today. It is autumn, and so I like to use my Hello Pumpkin mug, which I just saw in the carousel a minute ago. It is by Sweetwater Decor, but notice this is a campfire mug. It is steel. And it is enameled, so you cannot put it in the microwave. It would make horrible, scary noises. And you cannot put it in the dishwasher, or this little sign that says Hello Pumpkin would wash off. So I wash it by hand. What I like about this is it's steel, so if I pour boiling hot tea into it, which is what I drink, I don't drink coffee, and I take it out to the bonfire or outside of the campfire or my Adirondack chair where I like to read a book in the sun and watch my dogs play, it keeps it hot longer. Although I drink tea pretty fast, so I don't really worry about it getting cold. All right. I bet you guys are wondering about this. This is by Eerie Scary. It is a talking animated jack-o'-lantern that's actually too scary to use around little kids. Depending on your niece, nephew, grandkid, son, daughter, whatever, I wouldn't use it with just anyone because he has a really creepy voice. Now, there's a couple things I like about this and a couple things I don't like, and I'm going to take my glasses off so I can see this better. There's an on-off switch down here. It is 3 AA batteries, but you have to have that annoying tiny screwdriver to get the battery compartment open. And then you have to reclose it after you put the batteries in, or it will not turn on. So here's the on-off switch, and notice that if you leave it on, it's going to periodically make a weird, randomly, when you're not touching or using it or thinking about it, it'll make a loud chirp that sounds like your fire detect or smoke alarm. It's scary because I woke up in the middle of the night thinking the house was on fire. So when you're done, turn it off. The other thing I don't like about this is now that I've turned it on, nothing's happening. You have to press it on the forehead to turn it on and off. And that wasn't very obvious. Like, there's no button. I would never have known to do that until I got mad and was like, turn on.
Hello, my little children. Welcome.
And he's hard to turn off.
The darkest night of
So hear that
horror
scary voice?
with a skin.
Okay. I was able to pause him in his little song that he sings, or his things that he's saying in a creepy voice. If you get through the first 25 seconds, it gets a little better with other creepy noises that aren't quite as scary.
Scariest creatures you've ever seen. For money and check your ransom. The gatekeeper of this realm, sending off the dead.
You can touch it to pause it. And if you really are sick of hearing them, you would use the on-off button. Start them again.
Evil, making sure no harm is done.
Okay, let's hear the second song. Ooh. Lightning, rainstorm. Okay. A cackling witch. I think we've heard enough, and I'm going to remember to switch him off so that he doesn't suddenly chirp and sound like the fire alarm, because I don't like it when that happens. Blah. So that, for some reason, is called Strudel Boy, but it's Eerie Scary is the company that makes it. So let's go on to something less scary and more pleasant for a minute. How about that? I know you guys have kids that collect squishmallows, or you might be an adult that collects them too. This is the 2022 Kaleo black cat with a witch hat and a jack-o'-lantern. They also make it... Oh, I just dropped something. Oh, a candle. They also make it in a smaller size, but I like the bigger one because it's more like a huggable pillow. Yay! So this is a Squishmallow, $29.99, and it periodically has been selling out. I wasn't able to put it in the carousel yesterday because it was sold out, and then somehow Amazon magically restocked it. Yay! Very cute. Even has a little tail. So this is the, I think, 16 inches tall. I didn't measure. So I like the bigger one. They do have a smaller one. If you click on it in my carousel, you'll be able to explore and find the other one, which is also called Kaleo. And they have another black cat with a witch hat. It's a little different. It has something different here. I can't remember what. But this is the one I have. Let's check out the candle I just accidentally threw on the floor. It is by my favorite candle company, DW Home. So this is blood orange, which also has some grapefruit in it. It's very citrusy. It smells a little sweet, but look at the cool top of the lid. It's a wheel of fate. So how is my Halloween going to go on Monday? I'm in a new town. I will probably get trick-or-treaters because there's little kids that live all around me, unlike in my old house where it was only old people. Am I going to have a great Halloween? And it says, happiness lies ahead. I'm so glad to hear that. So this is blood orange. Keep the wick trimmed to 1/4 inch. This will burn about 20 hours, but never burn it more than a couple at a time. This is very refreshing smelling. It's not what I would have expected for a Halloween candle. It smells more like spring with all the citrus. And I might save this for winter because when it's been snowing for days and days and days and it's kind of dark and gloomy, I like to smell citrus, refreshing things, and dream of spring. Even though I love autumn and winter, I love sunshine too, which makes me lose some goth points. All right, let's check out one of the Halloween books that I pulled out to give you a preview of. Halloween Night by Arden Druce. Gorgeous illustrations. It is a children's book. The illustrator is David T. Wenzel. On Halloween night, when it's dark and scary, who can swoop through the air with a swish and a flurry? I can, said the witch. I love a good haunted house book. I love the illustrations in this. Nice blue and orange color scheme. The jack-o'-lantern. A ghost. Let me know if I'm going too fast or if you have any questions about this book. A scarecrow. An owl. A skeleton. It's getting a little bit scarier, but it's still pretty. And I'm not going to wreck the end for you, so I can't show you that page. Whoops, hang on. There's a black cat, of course. So I would read this to a 2, 3, 4-year-old, and then a 5, 6, 7-year-old could read it to themselves or just look through the pictures. Illustrations are amazing. That is Halloween Night. What a great bedtime book for little ones during the spooky season. Let's go back to the beginning of the carousel because I feel like I missed a bunch of stuff on the way by. What? Did I just see a white plush interactive doggy that it's not supposed to be in my carousel? I don't know what that is. Okay, let's chat about this Grimm's Fairy Tales Beautiful Gift Edition by Arcturus. It is 10% off, $22.49. This is a gift book extraordinaire. If you're not sure what to get a morbid little teenager for Christmas, how about this beautiful edition of Grimm's Tales? It has silver, not real silver, but it's gilt on the edges. Arcturus is the publisher. And I love the end paper, black rose. And it doesn't have all of the Grimm Tales because there's many of them, but it's a 340-page book. It's got a lot. Introduction, etc. There are a few illustrations, not many. I guess there's more than I thought. But look how the top of the pages has this little organic tree, branch, briars, etc. So I just love this edition, and the font is actually big enough I can read it without my reading glasses. Pretty good for an old witchy lady. This is the Grimm's Fairy Tales Arcturus edition, $22.49, 10% off. I love short stories because I can read one a night, and I will be reading some of these Grimm's Fairy Tales at night here at Dark Side of the Library on Amazon Live and on YouTube. However, I can't read them out of this book because this edition is copyrighted, although Grimm's Fairy Tales are in the public domain, so I will be reading from a public domain book. So stay tuned for that. Be sure to hit the follow button if you want to be informed when I go live. Other things we'll be doing here this autumn are horror trivia, usually at night, some tarot readings, but we're not psychic, and other fun interactive things like that, including some dark, spooky games that we think we can play with you online on Amazon Live. All right. Next, I have to look for it. Two little golden books came out in July that I snapped up right away because they are, excuse me, my hat wants to fall off. Whoops! The Nightmare Before Christmas Little Golden Book and the Haunted Mansion Little Golden Book. I'm so excited. Little golden books are lots of people collect them. Notice that my gold strip is actually falling off, though I must have gotten this wet. So, not sure how enthused a little kid would be if you were reading them this story. I bought it to collect. There's about 8-10 sentences on the page, so it's hard to read this to a 2 or 3-year-old. They can't sit still that long. but a 4, 5, 6-year-old might be totally down for this. And the illustrations are just what you would expect from the movie. Let's look and see how scary Oogie Boogie is, because sometimes he scares kids. But I love these illustrations. Where's Oogie Boogie? He is, actually don't see him. Where is he? There's Jack falling onto the angel. Here's the scary page. Okay. And then the book has a happy ending that I don't want to show you and spoil it. That is the Little Golden Book, Nightmare Before Christmas. And I have another one, The Haunted, I did the carousel backwards. The Haunted Mansion. Little Golden Book is 17% off today, leaving it $4.99 instead of $5.99 or something like that. It has cute illustrations. It's a little too cheerful. It's not really super spooky. Welcome, foolish mortal, to the Haunted Mansion, says an ominous voice. I am your ghost host. So they're going through the ride. They're looking at the ballroom scene. They're meeting Madame Leota. Cute, cute. We all have to have this on our library bookshelves, don't we? It's adorable. Next. I forgot to add this to the carousel. Give me a second and I'm going to add it. Golden Books. Stranger Things has a Golden Books edition. And I forgot to throw that in the carousel. Golden Stranger Book. There it is. It's called We Can Count on 11. And it is a collaboration with Funko Pop. And that way, all of the kids from Stranger Things are depicted as Funko Pop vinyl collectibles, which I'm pretty sure they make. So we're going to take a quick preview as soon as I find this in my stupid carousel. There it is. It is $5.99. Let's take a look at the cute illustrations. I don't want to show you the back page and ruin it. Hawkins is one happy town. Officer Hopper says hello to Joyce as everyone starts their busy day. 2, Dustin and Mike use 2 walkie-talkies to plan an adventure. So this is a counting book. Adorable illustrations. They're playing D&D. It doesn't get cuter than that. And my favorite is Scoops Ahoy. I just love Scoops Ahoy so much. 7 and 8. Oh no! That's a little bit scary. That is the Stranger Things We Can Count on 11 Little Golden Book Collector Edition, of course. I forgot to add this too. Let's see if I have room in the carousel to add it. Yes, I do. Can You Survive Dracula? It is a choose your own adventure book. Kind of like we had in the 80s, which most of you weren't born then, but I was, and we played choose your own adventures on car road trips and in airplanes, etc. But we had to be quiet because people on airplanes didn't want to hear it. It is a lot of reading. So you read the part and then you make a decision, and then it says go to page 95 if you do this, if you kill that, go to that page, etc. But there's lots of reading to do in between. So I probably would give this to a 12, 13, 14-year-old, not anybody younger, because it's just so much reading. This could be good for a rainy day or a virtual happy hour, for example, which we used to do. Back in the early days of the pandemic, I did a lot of virtual happy hours, and I did a lot of choose your own adventure books. So this is Can You Survive Dracula? And you are playing Jonathan Harker, an ordinary person who's come face to face with a monster. Maybe I want to root for Dracula. Jeez, don't force the way I play my game. Okay, we did Stranger Things, Halloween Night, we did the candle, we did the cat. Okay, I'm going backwards. How about a board book for babies about Edgar Allan Poe? I love it. I have to find it. Here it is. I have to hold my hat on because it really wants to fall off. This is Little Poet Edgar Allan Poe, Nevermore by Kate Coombs. It is so cute. It is chewable because babies will and do. The poet was so sad. He had lost his love, Lenore. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping as if someone gently rapping at my chamber door. So each page has just a few words and a sentence or two. I would read these to a baby up to a 3 or 4-year-old. Probably a 5-year-old would get bored or want to read it by themselves. I noticed that little Edgar Allan Poe kind of reminds me of Robert Smith from The Cure if he was young again, which I wish he was. That is little poet Edgar Allan Poe, Nevermore, a nice way to start your baby off with some goth books. Not that we want to force them to like them. Now, this book is a little cheerful, let me warn you. It's called She Wanted to Be Haunted. It's not very dark and spooky, but it's adorable. I'm going to show you why. Here we go. I wish this hat was clipped on. I should have put bobby pins on there. She Wanted to Be Haunted by Marcus Ewart. Here's this cute little pink house with nice creepy neighbor houses, but she's pink and she wants to be creepier. And that's like her goal. It says, Clarissa the cottage is adorable, bright pink with windows that wink and flowers growing all around. But Clarissa doesn't want to be adorable. Being cute is boring. Couldn't she be like her father, a creepy castle, home to vampires and crypts? Or like her mother, a witch's hut full of spells and smells? Well, let's see what she does about it. I hope we get a good picture of her creepy parents. Okay, there's Clarissa. She looks like she's throwing up because she's so cute, and she looks very sad. Her eyes are like, meh. Inside, she has family photos on the wall of creepy people and witches. Love it. And she's very sad. I still want to see her parents. I've got to look less friendly. I've got to look less fun. I'm sick of all this daylight. I've got to block the sun. Okay, that must be her dad. This is so cute. But oh, poor Clarissa, she'd made all her plans in vain, because what clouds bring us isn't friends. What clouds bring is, you can guess what the answer is. Oh no, and there's a rainbow. There's her mother, the witch's hut, trying to help her out. So it's a really cute book. I would read it to a 4, 5, 6, 7-year-old. They're probably going to giggle and think it's pretty funny. I don't want to spoil the ending for you. That is She Wanted to Be Haunted. Now, do we have any fans of It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown? Does anybody else have a tradition of watching it? I don't watch it on Halloween because I'm too busy watching actual scary movies, but I watch it on Halloween Eve. So All Hallows Eve's Eve, the night before Halloween. This is the 50th anniversary commemorative Peanuts It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown book. It is a picture book for kids. I would read it to probably 3, 4, 5, 6-year-old could hold still for it. It is very colorful and cute and tells the whole story of Linus waiting in the pumpkin patch, and Lucy and everyone else is going to a Halloween party, and Charlie Brown just gets rocks when he trick-or-treats, and Lucy has a crush on Linus, so she's going to wait with him. And yeah, I'm not going to wreck the ending, but we all know how it ends. So that is your little preview, and there's Snoopy as the Red Baron. Yay! It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. What a great bedtime book for the spooky season. And I hope someday Linus gets to see the Great Pumpkin. Okay, what is next? We did those books, Grimm Fairy Tales. I don't know why there's a white dog in my carousel. Mayor. Okay, this company is, let me put my glasses back on, called Handmade by Robots. And they're kind of a new upstart, and they're creating vinyl collectibles, kind of like Funko, but by different artists with different style and sensibilities, different size. This is their knit series. They try to make them look like they are knitted instead of just vinyl. This is the mayor from The Nightmare Before Christmas. If you click on them in the carousel, you will see that he is currently, 9% off. Big whoop. Sorry. Better than nothing. Click on him in the carousel, and you'll see that they also make a Sally and a Jack. Let me get this out of the box so you can see. They are made to sit so they can keep you company on a bookshelf or your desk. And of course, it's the mayor, so you turn him around and he's sad, happy, etc. He's textured to look like he's knit, but it's vinyl. And he comes in a collector box, of course, which I'm going to put him back in because I don't like when I make a big old mess live streaming and then I'm really PO'd at myself later. Like, why didn't I clean that up on camera? because after this live stream, I am going out to happy hour at this nice little hotel bar that I like in this town. They have deep fried spicy pickles with a ranch dressing dip and a wedge salad, more delicious cheesy dressing. They have margaritas, and I'll probably get some waffle fries. And that's not a very healthy dinner, and I don't care. So that is the first Handmade by Robots I wanted to show you. And the next one is Morticia from the Addams Family. She's number 57 in the Knit series. And definitely click on her and go see some of the new Handmade by Robots figures that are coming out. They're doing a lot from The Shining and Silence of the Lambs. They're doing Elf if you're a Christmas movie collector. So there's Morticia, and they do have other members of the Addams Family. I'm not sure if they have Wednesday, but I would assume they would. So why wouldn't you? I just happened to buy her, and I didn't buy Gomez yet. I can't buy everything. And I'm not at the level of influencer where these companies will send me these toys for free yet. So I'm going to close her up later because I am struggling. And we have so many other things to look at right now. Let's check out the Barbie Dia de los Muertos doll for 2022. She came out, I think, a month ago. She is fantastic. First of all, the box. And one of the things I like about Mattel is they were very sensitive, and they had Latino artists design this doll and the packaging and the story behind the doll so that they did it right. Dia de Muertos Barbie. They also made a Ken. I didn't buy him yet. I probably will. These can tend to sell out or get more expensive over the years, so I bought her right away, and she's currently 14% off, $69. That's cheaper than I got her for. Let me open this gorgeous box. So you can see the inside is purple, okay, and I think she has a certificate of authenticity. I got so excited, my hat fell off, and I want it to be back on with the spider showing. There we go. Here she is. I'm going to take her out of her beautiful box. She comes with a stand if you want to stand her up, and high heels, which fell off of her foot. I don't want to lose that. And let's do a close-up on her beautiful face makeup. If my camera can handle it. Come on, camera, you can do it. Her skirt is an interesting texture. It feels painted on, and I just noticed this little detail. Those are skulls. I thought they were just flowers. And lace trimmed. She has colorful bracelets on both wrists. A headdress that you can remove, but I'm not going to. Her hair is braided. She still has some of those dumb plastic pieces from where they tied her up in the box. And if you're really a collector and you're collecting this doll to retain value, don't take it out of the box like I did. That destroys the value of collectible dolls. She has a purple skirt, no underclothes. Come on, you could have put some purple panties on her. This is an apron that goes over her skirt. Ooh, it's a little sheer. And then she has ruffly sleeves, and look at the sugar skull embroidered detail on the front of her blouse. That is pretty. So that is the 2022 Dia de los Muertos Barbie. If you click on her in my carousel, you can go look at the ones from years past. I also have the pink one from 2 years ago, I think 2020. I don't think I bought the 2021 Barbie. I wasn't that excited about the way she looked. Make sure I'm not losing my shoes. I'm going to package this back up carefully in this collector keepsake box. Barbie signature. And I will probably display her on the Day of the Dead, which is November 1st or 2nd. Uh-oh, I better look this up. Because one is All Hallows Day and one is All Souls Day. De Muertos, it's November 1 to 2, both. But it's technically, in the United States, it begins November 1st. It ends on the 2nd. Okay. Next. Speaking of Dia de los Muertos, cute little toy alert. Fisher Price made a collector set of little people. Dia de Muertos. There's a man with a hat and a guitar. There's a skeleton, and there's a woman with a traditional folk dress, and they're all painted like sugar skulls. And I took them out of the box earlier, but it's hard to get them out of the plastic that holds them up in the display box. So I'm just going to leave them in there unless you have any particular questions. Since nobody's chatting right now, I'm not too worried about it. Okay, what is next for our adventure today? Cute little toy alert. Where is he? This little small Jack Skellington is by Disney Baby, and it's specially made so that babies can have it and not choke and hurt themselves. So you can buy this for an infant, or it's a stocking stuffer for Christmas. It's really tiny. It's by Kids Preferred and Disney. And it's a little tiny Jack Skellington, and he has his little bat tie, as always. He's so cute. Very, very soft. You know, if you give this to a baby, they're going to be chewing on it, so it better be soft. And I think they're going to like the texture of the felt on him. And this is micro plush. And he's crinkly. I hadn't noticed that till right now. Babies love the crinkle. That's cute. Next, another plush toy. This is by Barrington. They call it Carver Plush. You can use it for autumn toys too, not just Halloween. Barrington normally makes teddy bears and like Christmas bears wearing a Christmas dress or a Santa, but they made an exception and made this cute little plush baby toy. Barrington Carver Plush. He is $11.49, which is a little bit more expensive. He's been $9.99 in the last couple weeks, so keep an eye on it and see if the price drops. Cute. Love it. What is next? Okay, I'm going to take a sip of water, and you're going to see this Portobello mug somewhere in my carousel. We'll find it later. That's tea, and it's cold. This is by Aurora, which is a massive plush toy company. They're known for making lots of mermaids, for example. This is their Squishyverse Mallow. It's shaped like a marshmallow, but it's a Day of the Dead cheerful little figure with pink eyes and purple heart on the forehead. So cute, very squishable. It's kind of square shaped. I don't feel the need to squish my squishies, but if you wanted to, you could. And it is for ages, don't know, can't read it. You'll have to look in the Amazon listing. But I think I'd feel pretty confident giving this to a baby. That's fine. Because there's nothing to fall off and hurt them. That is currently $14.74. Now check out this cool topsy-turvy reversible bat. It's by Tea Turtle. It's a reversible plushie. It can fit inside itself. So you can say, what mood are you in? Well, I'm okay. Or you can say, oh, I'm really angry. Rawr. It's a topsy-turvy plush toy. It is, I don't know the age on this one either. Just look it up on the listing. But I think I'm going to display it this way because I love this black bat. And you can really shove the toy up inside itself, which seems kind of odd and kind of cruel, but you know, whatever. What is next in our carousel? Oh, these are new. I have not looked at these or played with these yet. These are by Aurora. It's a set of 3 little plush squishies with cobweb eyes. This is the jack-o'-lantern. This is the bat, and notice that they have sparkly, glittery wings and ears. I love their derpy smile. And there's another one in the series. It is a zombie, but it's the most adorable zombie I've ever seen. I don't know why people always think zombies are green, because corpses are usually blue, but whatever, let's not be technical. So this is by Aurora. They're sold as a set of 3 in this listing, but I think you can find them separately if you just wanted the bat, or just wanted the zombie, or just wanted the jack-o'-lantern. Really cheerful. I wouldn't hesitate to give these to a kid because they're not scary. They're just cute. Do I have this one? Let's see if I managed to add this to the carousel. Uh-oh. I don't see it. I see my Portobello by Design mug. These are crazy expensive. It's 24% off, and just now it's under $25. Like, that's kind of a lot. It is trick-or-treaters. I haven't been sure if it's microwavable or dishwasher safe, and I need to look that up, and I'm sorry that I don't know how to tell you, but I've been just washing it by hand and putting my tea into it rather than microwaving it because I don't want to ruin the design. The fact that I can kind of feel it makes me think it's painted on and not going to survive the dishwasher. You would think it would say on the bottom. It does not. Okay, we did Disney Baby. Oh, this is a Disney Nuimo. N-U-I-M-O. Nuimo. Anyway, you can buy clothing for her. And there's a Jack. I have him in the carousel too next to her somewhere. I don't see him at this point in time. There he is. He is $21.99, a bit much. Oh, they're both $21.99. So they're kind of small for that price because some of the other Sally plushes are bigger, but they have like little faux leather PVC feet and little details, and they're really cute. And the fact that you can buy clothes and accessories for them, and I hope they'll make a Nuimo playhouse for Jack and Sally or a Spiral Hairlets plush. I hope so. Adorable. I couldn't resist. I had to get her. I'm looking for this dumb bat, and I don't see it. I think I remember adding Barrington Echo. Maybe I didn't. Let me see if I can add this to the carousel. It is a adorable bat with orange wings, and I technically should be showing it upside down. Barrington Luna. It might be sold out though. Let's see. Barrington. I'm checking on the app. Are you sold out? It is sold out. Never mind. I'm not supposed to show you stuff you can't buy on Amazon, so I have to take it off the screen. Okay, sorry about that. Fine. Okay. Let's chat about these baby board books by Greg Paprocki. I love his illustration style. It makes me very happy. These are board books so that little babies can chew on them and turn the pages, and you can play that game with the baby where who sees the fox? Who sees the wolf? Can you point to the owl, etc.? They're just a few pages each, and they're not creepy. There's just like 3 sentences per page. So I would read it to an infant to about a 4-year-old. A 5-year-old might find it kind of boring and babyish at that point. But maybe a 5 or 6-year-old wants to read it to themselves. How cozy. I wish my house looked like that in real life. What's wrong with Dracula's castle? Oh, there's a library. I wish I had a library that looked like that too. So it's a charming little board book based on Bram Stoker's Dracula. And wait, there's more. There's a Frankenstein one too. These are called Baby's Classics, and they're meant to introduce your baby to the classic. And then when the kid is 4 or 5 years old, you get them an adapted edition. And then they're a little bit older, you get them the next edition. And then finally, when they're in their teens, they can read the real book. Let's see if I can find where I put this. Aha! Here it is. Baby's Classics, Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. And just like the other book, it's cute and adorable inside. It's cheerful. It's not creepy or scary, which we wish it was, but I probably shouldn't read scary books to my nieces and nephews. And we know Frankenstein doesn't have the happiest ending, but he's smiling as he's drifting away on the slow of ice. So, that's okay. Should I see if there's it's alive scene? Oh, it is. Eek, a monster. It's alive. So these are Baby's Classics, Frankenstein and Dracula. And from the same author, I have 2 more baby board books. Day of the Dead, a count and find primer with cheerful Mexico-inspired artwork. And a Spanish word on every page with an English definition. And a number, a crown of flowers. You should be able to find 4 of them in the picture. You should be able to find 5 musicians, etc. But no stress if you don't. Pan de Muertos, Bread of the Dead. So that is the Day of the Dead version. And the other book by him, Countdown to Halloween, which is right here, $12.99 currently. Can you find 10 pumpkins? 9 days until Halloween and we go to a magic show. Can you find 9 gray rabbits? 8 days until Halloween and we bake creepy cookies. You get the drift. This is super cute. I love it. There's a scary basement. There's a non-scary autumn scene. I want scarier. How about a witch watching a scary movie? So that is your preview of Countdown to Halloween. If you buy it today, it's not going to get to your house by Halloween, but you can save it for next year, or you can look through it on Christmas and enjoy it anytime you want to. I have in my carousel a Funko 5-pack of glow-in-the-dark vinyl toys. I want to check this out. I didn't know that this existed, and I kind of want to. Funko 5 Glow Nightmare. Let's look at this picture bigger. Okay. It's the Nightmare Before Christmas. Let me see if I can share screen. Chrome tab. Nope. That one. Here it is. Wow. So you get Jack, the Mayor, Oogie Boogie, Sally, and Zero, and it's supposedly only at Walmart, but here it is on Amazon. It's kind of expensive, but when you think that most Funko Pops are somewhere between $8 and $12, you get 5 of them. So the fact that it's $72 is about, I guess it's a fair price. These glow in the dark, which is pretty cool because the plush toys that I'm going to show you do not glow in the dark unless you have a black light. And since I don't have a black light right now, let me stop sharing that window. Stop screen. Okay. So moving on. $87 is a bit much. So I don't have Oogie Boogie on hand. This is Zero, $12.58. He glows under black light. That's why he's orange. Otherwise, Zero is supposed to be white, as you know. He's very, very cute. I like his little purple collar. I love his little hot pink pumpkin nose. And he just looks so cheerful. And I love the floppy ears. Who doesn't want to hug Zero? I don't have Jack on hand. But I also have... Where'd she go? Where's Sally? She's nearby. She fell on the... Oh. Well, I lost her. I was hoping to show you Sally, but I think she fell on the floor. So I guess we'll just have to chat about her. She has lots of hot pink hair and she glows under black light as well. I'm shocked that I don't have her right here. Oh well, stuff flies around. That is it. We have covered everything in the carousel. Thank you so much for watching. And if I don't see you before Halloween, have a very spooky, fun Halloween. Eat lots of candy. You can always eat lettuce the next day and eat some oatmeal and bananas and strawberries and make up for it and get some fiber. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next live stream. Bye.